What's up, Hunter?
Hey there. When this is over, we should go skiing.
The two of us?
Oh, I meant the whole team, but sure. Either works for me.
Why ski when you can fly?
I'm not just my powers, Hunter. Sometimes I like to take it slow, just roll with the mountainside. Don't you?
I will try skiing if you do not mind teaching me.
That's the spirit. Maybe ski instructor is my backup career. We'll start on the bunny slopes. I'll teach you pizza and french fries. There'll be a thermos of hot cocoa waiting for you.
I do not want to hold you back.
Oh, you're fine. We'll take it at your pace. I enjoy slowing down, remember? This was a blast, Hunter.
Ominous indeed.
When many of the elder gods were corrupted and became what we would call demons, the god Atum, born from Gaia herself, was set upon our world to slay these monsters. In that sense, the two of you have had a shared purpose. Fight well, Hunter, and he may just honor you with his blessing.
You were too weak for this fight. Had your chance to escape. This is a serious predicament for you. They cannot possibly match your strength. No mercy for the servants of Lilith. There was a time when Lilith had the highest of standards for her minions. That time has clearly passed. angered them.
A tomb was unleashed and made quick work of the demons. But in the process, he even became known as the Demagogue, the God Eater.
If this is a cautionary tale, your timing could use some work. Now that was something. Leave some for the rest of us. I am impressed. Your time has come.
The Elder Gods are clearly aware of Lilith's efforts. These beasts may look like her children, but they're only illusions meant to test your skills.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago. They cannot possibly match your strength. Your mother abandoned you. Now that was something. Leave some for the rest of us.
I think Blade is honestly jealous that you're getting this extra training in. And with live targets, too.
You have earned this! Blade told me to mention your mother. Apparently, she's promiscuous. I am impressed. I saw a move like that once, centuries ago. Feel my call. Lilith herself did not best me. What makes you think you will fare any better? Hardly a scratch.
If that doesn't make an impression on Autumn, I don't know what will. Good work, Hunter.
This looks like a close.
With a tomb's help, you shouldn't have any trouble uncovering the more elusive elements hidden throughout the grounds. Why don't you try out his blessing on that stone over there?
Autumn be praised. Autumn, show me the way. the son of Gaia approves. Something terrible happened here. This area, it feels wrong somehow. I sense an old suffering.
Members of the local coven were persecuted here. And worse.
Witches?
Salem's history with witches may have been distorted over the years, but some things are true. The witches of Salem did their best to thwart Shaw, but he rallied his congregation against them. The catalyst of the infamous Salem witch trials. When the Coven called out in distress, it was Lilith and Sarah who came to their aid.
They came all the way from Transia with the Abbey to help a group they had never met?
You may not believe it, but I'm sure you would have done the same. Isn't that why the Sons are here today? Aside from that, your mother and Sarah both saw the signs of Chthon's influence. They knew there was more happening in Salem than the persecution of witches.
Chthon's corruption had taken root in the New World just like the colonists themselves.
And while Lilith and Sarah were still preoccupied in Transia, they entrusted one of the moon seals to the Knights of Wondercore, who brought it to the Coven with the hope that its power would reinforce them enough to deal with Shaw.
But that is not what happened.
Unfortunately, no. When the plague came to Salem, the same one that afflicted your father, Shaw used it to further agitate his flock by placing the blame squarely on the Coven.
And the witches?
The mob was vicious. And the rest is history.
But what about the Moon Seal?
After the trials, the Moon Seal vanished along with Shaw. Without drawing any conclusions, I think we can both guess where it went.
If this was his church, then it is possible the seal is still here, or somewhere nearby.
You read my mind. Good hunting, dear.
This must be Shaw's study. How long did the Salem witches hide here before meeting their end? goddess of order approves. It's not like anything I have seen on the grounds before.
And yet, it's familiar somehow.
Like the wards of protection that Wanda invoked to protect Dr. Strange's sanctum?
Very perceptive, dear. Maybe you should approach the good doctor and see if he has any insights. And Hunter, be circumspect. Dr. Strange is no fool. Need something, dear?
Tell me about Hiram Shah.
By all accounts, Hiram Shah was a desperate man. Desperate for power, wealth, influence, the usual desires that cloud men's minds. As I understand it, he was a largely unsuccessful minister before his arrival at Salem, traveling from place to place, swindling whatever followers he managed to gain before being run out of town. To think that a simple man like Shaw finding a piece of the Darkhold was enough to set all of this in motion, it puts things in perspective.
What do you know about my father?
That's not an easy question, dear. What would you like to know? Was he a good man? Yes, I think he was. Your mother loved him dearly, and he doted over her. I think for a time she forgot who she was, where she came from. And I don't mean that as a bad thing. She and Sarah both deserve to find something more than just another fight with Chthon. Lilith did. Sarah didn't. At least, not for a while longer still. I honestly think that's the only thing she ever had against him, blood or not.
Did Wanda ever make it to this place?
I suspect she did. But if she discovered something, she didn't tell me. Until we speak again.
Ah, Hunter, I was just admiring the collection. Someone spent a great deal of time piecing this library together. I hope you don't mind me, having a look around.
Of course not, Doctor. The library is an asset to us all.
I see I'm not the only one who's taken an interest in these works. You haven't been getting into anything precarious, I hope?
I've found something on the Abbey grounds that I think you should see.
Oh, sounds mysterious. By all means, lead the way. I typically avoid venturing this far from the Abbey, especially at night. It makes Tony nervous, you see. Not in the I'm concerned about your personal well-being, Doctor sense. I think he's actually more afraid of what might happen to my side of the forge without proper supervision. Which, to be fair, is a valid concern. And in most cases, I'm perfectly content to bide my time studying safely indoors. You were right to bring this to my attention, Hunter.
We thought it resembled one of your wards of protection.
There's a reason for that. It's the same magic Wanda invoked in her attempts to protect the Sanctum. But what is it that you're chasing out here? These wards aren't something to toy with.
I will not know for sure until I get past this. Is there any way to dispel it?
Unfortunately, no. What good would the wards of protection be if they were so easily broken? But I have been wrong before, at least recently. Do you have any suspicions as to who may have conjured this here?
Wanda spent a great deal of time out here, and she had the power.
She does have some experience with these spells, but why would she do that?
The only way I will know for sure is to find a way through to the other side.
I'll think on it and see if I can come up with some way to assist you, Hunter. For now, though, you'll have to be patient.
Fascinating.
Hunter, hello. Never a dull moment.
What can you tell me about Chthon?
One of the first Elder Gods, Chthon is said to have existed for tens of millions of years, well before the dawn of humanity on Earth. Believe it or not, he wasn't always the bastion of evil that we know today.
This story sounds familiar.
As the legend goes, the downfall of the old gods was actually brought upon by Chthon's brother Set, who found that by consuming his siblings, he could gain their power. After Set consumed Hypus, Chthon followed suit with the others, and in this way, many of the first gods also became the first demons.
And how did he come to be imprisoned on Earth?
In the same way Hydra has worked to restore Lilith, various cultists of the past sought to revive Chthon to wield his power. When Chthon failed to cooperate, these same cultists did the only thing they could. They locked him away again.
I have heard that Wanda's power comes from Chthon.
The way I understand it, as a child, Wanda and her family lived in Transia, not far from Mount Wundagore. Within that mountain, the dark god Chthon had long been imprisoned, his corruptive influence an ongoing threat to the people of Transia.
And Wanda was affected?
Whether Chthon reached out to Wanda, or he found her by chance, I can't say. But Wanda was blessed or cursed by Chthon, touched by the power of chaos magic. While he had hoped to make her some sort of acolyte, she proved to be more capable than even he foresaw. Goodbye, for now. Yes, dear?
What do you know about Transia?
Transia is your ancestral homeland, Hunter. The birthplace of Lilith and Caretaker. It has always been a sort of magical junction, drawing in every type of occultist, sorcerer, and even the occasional elder god. The Abbey grounds still behave in much the same way, even after all this time.
And Wundagore?
Wundagore Mountain has always played a prominent role in whatever scheme was underway. Chthon himself is said to have created the Darkhold, deep within the caverns of the mountain.
What was Caretaker like when she was younger?
I'm sure it's difficult to remember now, but Sarah wasn't always the steadfast contrarian. In our younger days, she was much more enthusiastic about dashing off to save the day, not unlike some of our younger allies among the Suns.
That does not sound like the Caretaker we know and love.
Keep in mind, Hunter, Sarah has faced a great deal of loss in her time here. Everyone she ever cared about, in fact. I would say she's earned the right to be disagreeable, at the very least. She is a very strong woman. I'm not sure I would have held up as well given the same circumstances.
Who were the Knights of Wundagore?
Another mysterious group of heroes in a world full of mysterious groups. Of course, I'm no expert on transient history. I do know that the Knights of Wundagore were formed as a response to the growing threat of Chthon's influence near the mountain.
What exactly did they do?
Hydra was hardly the first to dabble in chthonic schemes. Many have tried and failed to awaken the Dark God. Over the centuries, the Knights fought alongside a number of allies who stood against the various crazed worshippers of Chthon.
You were there? At the witch trials?
Not initially, no. If I had been, I like to think I could have stopped them, before it was too late. I sensed something was wrong, and when the witches cried out in distress, I came to Salem as quickly as I could.
But Shah had already committed his crimes against them?
Yes. It was a devastating discovery. And for the longest time, I blamed myself.
But you see now it was not your fault.
I've come to understand that we must accept the past and move on. But that doesn't mean I won't always carry that pain with me.
I know that feeling all too well.
I know. And I wish you didn't, dear. I really do.
You feeling all right?
Yes, hello.
Oh, you are gonna love this. Ooh, new coil. Let's get to work. You're welcome, Hunter.
What have you brought me today? One sorcerer's trash, another's treasure. I'll let you be the... That caught my eye as well.
Don't forget to write.
Hunter.
Hey, can I ask a favor? Thanks, Hunter.
How's it going? How's my favorite hunter?
Just like you wanted.
Bye.
Salutations. Some days it feels like I'm stuck in a time warp, Hunter.
Oh? How so?
This current team, they're so different than the Midnight Suns you once knew. Yet when I see you all together, it's like nothing has changed. I have to remind myself that Jeremiah, Will, Andra, Yelena, they've been gone for centuries now.
I still wish I could have had a proper goodbye. Something to tell them how much they meant to me.
I know it's not much comfort, Hunter, but I didn't get to say goodbye either. Like you, They died fighting Lilith.
I will never forgive her for that.
For what it's worth, I still think of the old team often.
Same here. Except for you, it has been hundreds of years. For me, it was like yesterday.
Yet here we are. I just hope things end differently this time. Good day, Hunter.
Hydra forces in this area are causing trouble. Let's take them down.
I got it.
Get to the trucks and grab those artifacts before they roll out.
Got it all planned out.
Come get it.
Whatever works.
Ought to make things interesting. They're mine.
That wasn't bad. Where'd you learn that one?
You asked for it.
Hydra's in control of the situation.
That's not right.
I hope you're feeling strong today, because you're going to have to deal with one of the Fallen.
We stand with the mother.
I think
That truck is about to move out. You're running out of time. Down. But it won't stop them. Get to the artifact before they figure out what happened.
to bleed. You are within our reach. Reminds me of the floor of the bathroom stadium.
They're almost here. Hold position. Mother, protect us.
I may be on my own here, but maybe he's misunderstood. We all get crabby when we're hungry.
Here we go. You guys should talk to your union rep. I don't think you're supposed to be fighting on our level yet. I'm saving my energy for the minute. Who designed your armor? Because it looks like junk. Let's do it. How much is Lilith paying you guys anyway? It can't be enough.
You're
Fair enough. Love the effort. I don't do this for just anyone.
Soon we eat.
Oh, damn. That does sting. Pretty hard for a ball of slime. No time for a full damage report.
Why do they like me so much?
Another round of warm bodies coming in.
I am a wall.
Systems are failing. Sure, why not?
I've got eyes on the target.
They don't all have to be pretty. That should help. Getting it done any way we know how. Hey, the jerk store called. They're running low on you guys.
It's on.
I know that wasn't your signature move.
Who's next?
I know that wasn't your signature move.
Watch closely.
Love the effort.
No time to lick our wounds. First you die, then we eat. No escaping this time. Get this thing off me. No pain.
Real original.
On Beta, moving into position. No one will touch you.
Yeah, I'm not much of a biologist, but there has to be some evolutionary implications for this human slime hybrid. This shouldn't take long. What are the qualifications to be a Hydra officer? I'd have guessed a warm body, but I think Lilith solved that too. This should be good. Hope Hydra has good insurance.
Let me help.
Oh, invigorating. Been saving this for a special occasion.
Feels like cheating to me.
That'll work. I heard Lilith is kind of hot. Any of you dorks make a move yet?
Not too strong for you.
They finally got me.
They're almost here. Hold position.
They're finally starting to get to me.
Watch me. You kissed the mother with that mouth?
I'll give it a whirl. Awesome.
Sure, why not?
Looks like we're following Mr. Big Shot.
Do not touch us!
Getting it done any way we know how. I gotta say, the whole Hail Hydra thing is pretty stale. Got any new material?
Let's try this.
We will make you pay for that!
Ouch. Ugh, this thing smells as bad as it looks.
Did you just blow your nose on me?
Awaiting reinforcements.
I liked it better when aliens were just little gray guys. Watch close. Game over. Got an artifact. Your mother. Get some.
Fair enough.
We're almost here. Hold position.
I might need some help here.
Got an artifact.
The artifacts are secure, but why don't you teach Hydra a lesson while you're there?
This usually works.
Never seen that before.
Just shouldn't take long. Whoever gets the job done.
I'd say that was a very successful outing. Good work.
That looks good. Very nice.